Our project collects over 1,000 Instagram posts from USC sports clubs and comments under these posts. And our web app will realize a web page just like Instagram. First, I will show you our dataset that will be stored in MongoDB. We have two collections, which are posts and comments. In posts collection, each post has 4 attributes: ID, account name, like number, and article. The ID is the unique identifier for a single post. Each post is written by one account, and the article is the text content of a post. The like number is how many likes that this post receives. In comments collection, each comment has 3 attributes: ID, post ID, and comments. ID is here, and post ID and comments. The ID is the unique identifier for a single comment. There could be several comments under one post, just like this one, the post ID. Here we have 3 comments under this post. And the comments is the text content of one comment. Next, I will show you how we emulate Firebase. First, I will show you how to read, create, update, delete data in the posts collection using command URL. Using command URL like this, we can get all the posts in our database. First, let me start the server. Now, all the posts in the database will be retrieved. Then we can add parameters such as order by, start at, end at, equal to, limit to first, and limit to last to our command. For example, now I want to find the last 3 outputs with ordering by key. You can see the output is ordered by key because the first one is CPD and then CPE and CPE. So the result is ordered by ID and we get the last 3. Now we want to order by other attributes such as like number. And we want to get the top 3 posts with largest like numbers. The result doesn't show directly because we haven't had created index on this attribute called like number. And in our terminal window running the server, it popped up a notification like this. It asks the client whether to create a new index on this attribute. If we entered yes, then it shows new attribute on like number is created, and we can now the result will show. And these 3 posts have largest like numbers. If we executed this command again, then the notification to create new index won't show again because we have already created it. Now we can use other parameters such as start at and end at. It shows these three posts with like number between 5,000 and 8,000. Also, we can use equal to. The only post with like number of 5,119 will be returned. Now we can add a new post in our database. We can use post method to realize it. Now a new post is created and the post ID is shown in our terminal. We can update this post with put method. We need to add the post ID at the end of our URL. Now it shows post updated successfully. We can use scan method to verify it. We also need to add the post ID at the end of this get method. We can see that now these posts have account name, article, and like number, just like what we updated above. We can also update part of a post, use patch method. The post ID will also be included at the end of this URL. We can use get method to verify. Now the article is changed to our new members. The previous version is our new members are here. Finally, we can just delete this post. It shows post deleted successfully. We can use get method to verify. Now we can't find this post anymore. Okay, that's all about posts. About commands collection, the methods are almost the same. We can get all commands method using command URL like this. Now all the commands in the database will show. Then we can get all commands under one post if we add post ID in our URL, such as we include this post ID at the end of our URL, and all the commands under this post will be shown. There are 3 commands under this post. And now we can order all the commands under one post with key or value. The result is ordered by key, which is the ID. We can also order by value. Then the result is ordered by commands, which is the text content of one command. Other parameters such as start at, limit to first can also be applied, but I won't introduce them again here. We can add a new command under a post like this. It will add a new command under this post. We can verify it using get. There is a new command here. And also we can revise it. We can update it. We can use put method to update an existing command like this. We need to add the command ID at the end of our URL. It shows command updated successfully. We can use get method to verify. Now this command is updated to very happy to know this. We can also use patch method to update part of a command record. I will show you if this command ID doesn't exist in our database. Then if we use put method to update, a new command will be created if we add just happy to know this. And this command ID doesn't exist. Then there will be create a new command. The 5th command under this post is created now. Now we want to delete one post, such as this C4. It shows command deleted successfully. We can verify. And the C4 is deleted. That's all about our Firebase emulation. Then other members in our group will introduce the web app in our project.
Okay, now Zihan has introduced the Firebase emulation of our project. I will introduce the task server and account. So according to the screen I have shown, the left is the coding we have did, and the right is the website we have finished. So now the right is the website is our home website. The code in here. So if we didn't enter any username, it will show the search HTML in here. So this page is the code in here. And in this code, we include CSS field and username, text, and submit all of these elements inside. So return here. If we type the username, for example, such as Trojan Tennis Club, so it will, when we click search, it will enter the account.html, this page. And the code is this part, and the show is here. So now, if we click here for the account, when we enter the account.html, we could find here this. According to the link we have entered, we use the split function to extract the account name. Then it will emit the message called get account posts and account name to the test server. So when we enter the test server to see the get account post here, here is that code. So when we enter, it will find the account names information from the database, then sort the post by the like number and limit just 10 posts. After they get the information related with the account name, then it will return and store it into the post list. It will emit the message called posts with post list to the account in here. Yeah, so when they get the account information, they will enter this for loop, such as the div and p. Those tags will make the post will show one by one, and the like button, comment button, and the delete button, it is shown in here, like those three. Then for the submit post, when we wanted to create a new one, such as today is a Sunday, when I click submit, it will show here. And for the code, because after I write the information in this box, it will emit the message called submit post, include account name and article to the server. So in the server, it is listening the message called submit post and with account name and article. Then in the server, in this part, it will generate the ID like number and insert the new data. Then after update the dataset, then the updated data will be retrieved and sent back to account.html. So it will enter this part and enter the for loop. Now I will show the process in the right part of how it is work. We could find in the console, this is the original part, and after I create the new one, it is shown in the first line because it is sorted by like numbers. Then I will introduce the buttons of like and delete. The comment button will be introduced by another group member. So for the like button, it's in here. When user click the like button, it will emit the message called like post with the post ID to the server in here. So like post, this is a like post in here. The updated data, the According to the post ID, the updated data will be retrieved and sent back to the account.html. So now I will show the like button. When I click it, it will show the information here. So this part, we could find the original like number, the default like number is 0. When I click the like button, it shows like number becomes 1. Next button is delete button. So when I click the delete button, it will emit the message called delete post with post ID to the server. So the server will, according to the post ID, to find the information in the database in this part. Then if they find the database, if they find this post ID, they will delete them, then update the database, and the updated data will be retrieved and sent back to account.html. Now I will show the example of it. So now here, when I click the delete, the next part will, another group member will introduce more.
Okay, now I'm going to introduce about the comment button in the account.html page and the post details after entering the comment button. First, let us find the comments. See this one. When we click comment button, it will be redirect to this new URL entered here. Let's check its root in the test server. It will be rendered template to this new HTML called comment1.html. Let's see this HTML. It is this page displayed here as the same logic as before. The client comment1.html will emit two message. One is get single post and one is get post comments. It will emit these two message to the server. The server will send back the information about the post content and the comments of the current post given the post ID. So when the client receives these two messages, the post content will display here and the comments will display here. And as same as before, in the for loop, we have added a delete button to every comment. Now for the submit button, it is also similar to make a new post. The client send a message called submit comment to the server, and the server will update the data about the comment of current post and send it back. When we enter a new comment called group post 1 here, it will display here. Let's check the console log. A new comment will be generated. Comment ID is created by us. It is C4 because the previous comment has ID C1, C2, and C3. Now let's see how can we delete one. Say delete. So we delete this. The remaining comments has ID C1, C3, and C4. Now let's see what will happen if we enter a new comment. In the console log, we can see the new comment ID that is generated, and we see 5. This is actually done by a function written by us to generate a comment ID when every time we enter a new comment. It is this function here. The server will find the largest number after C here. So in this case, it's C4, then the updated one will have the ID ends with C5. And let's see what will happen if we delete everything. Now let me add a new comment. In the console log, the ID will end with C1. Let's see this function. This is because when there is no comments in one page, then in this loop, the comments will be an empty set and the comment number will always be empty because after running all of this, and so the new count is 1. The ID for the new comment will end with C1. Okay, that's all the function of our projects. We have introduced about the file-based emulation part and how the web app is operated. Thank you for your listening.